So Adidas is taking matters into their own hands by cracking down on leakers through this new lawsuit that's circling all over the internet, and somebody made a guest appearance in the files that I thought was pretty interesting.
Allegedly, we'll stick with that. But besides that, we have the brand new KD19, which I don't know how I'm feeling about it, but we'll get into more of that later. And our favorite Piggy Runner had a spotlight moment this last week, so we're going to talk about that. So sit back, relax, and enjoy this week's episode.
So Soul Retriever is getting sued by Adidas.
Womp womp.
That's a headline for sure. I don't know if you've had a second to read through this article. I was breezing through it earlier, and it makes sense, dude. It definitely makes sense.
Do you want to give the kind of synopsis for the listeners?
Yeah, so allegedly, Soul Retrievers they're one of the top leaking platforms. Really, a lot of these sneaker blogs are. They get photos, images, details, whatever it is about all these upcoming releases. Sometimes they can share it and get away with it. Other times, they kind of have to keep it under locks, under wraps until more information comes out. Then they can share it. But allegedly, Soul Retriever had photos of the entire Anthony Edwards 2 lineup. They've had these photos well before they released last year. And yeah, they were trying to basically get, what's the word they used? Basically threatened Adidas to leak the full images of the AE2 as well as images of like the Don, I think, 8, the Adidas AE3. And while they were talking to Adidas, they were wanting to get just a little more like favorable leaks from the brand. Anytime information would come out, they want to be the ones that will inevitably break the news. So after a lot of back and forth between the Adidas team and the Pitch Blend team, which shout out to Pitch Blend, they're the goats.
Shout out.
I mean, dude, they're the homies. But yeah, after Soul Retriever basically threatened to release all these documents and photos in exchange for just like priority information, Adidas was like, no, we're going to sue you. So I get it. Is kind of an aggressive stance, I feel like, on Soul Retriever. But yeah, to me, it makes sense.
It does make sense. Extortion, allegedly, is not smart. Especially when you're playing with big dogs like a Nike or an Adidas, or it doesn't even matter. Yeah, I mean, what's funny about this too is we'll get into where my involvement is, but I remember just like even with the AE2, like the AE1 was so big, and so we were kind of waiting for the AE2, like what's going to happen, when are we going to get images of it? And working directly with Adidas, I know how embargoes work. I know that they are pretty strict. Like when they have releases, they don't want you talking about it before. I had this happen on All Out myself, the Bad Bunny, the Bad Bow 1. I posted those a couple days early. It was not good. It shot up the chain of Adidas. I had to pull it until after the Super Bowl because they were going to do a shock drop of it. I was very remorseful. I was like, oh my gosh, what did I just do? I didn't even realize it.
Yeah.
And it basically, I got my size swapped with a retailer, and I like tagged them in it, and it was like a whole thing. Like they weren't supposed to be involved on it, and I was size swapping because it was like the sizes were all messed up and stuff. For me at least, so I ended up getting an 11.5 instead of an 11. So I get how it is, and so I saw this and I was like, yeah, I know that this totally makes sense. Like it's the same thing with Apple. It's like Apple literally fires employees if you speak a lick of anything about anything early. So if you're an outlet and you like, they had that happen with Apple. Like they just sued some YouTuber like, I don't know, 6 months ago about like leaking upcoming products. So you can't do it. And then if you want to allegedly blackmail or extort a company, it's not a good move. So
yeah, seriously. They say damages could reach up to $150,000, which isn't as bad as I thought it could be.
I think damages for their own brand are way higher than that.
Yeah. Oh, 1,000%. But yeah, that's
damage has been done.
Yeah, and like it makes me think. I just wish more brands held like embargoes this tightly, because I'm kind of over knowing about all the shoes dropping like throughout the rest of the year. It makes it like the excitement isn't there. But also like when New Balance, Asics, Adidas like come up with a new shoe and it's like, boom, here you go. It comes out next week. Like that gets me excited. So it's
100%.
Like, I don't know. It is kind of annoying. And I've seen people asking me like, what shoe are you most excited to get like throughout the rest of the year? And I'm like, I hope I don't know about
It's a good answer.
the shoe I'm really excited to get. Like if I already know about it, it's going to be kind of lame, man.
Yeah, you're spot on. Tech brands used to be really good at it. I think it's just hard with the internet nowadays. I mean, you can just get information so much quicker. The funny part about this whole thing was my involvement in it. So back in, when was this? January 23rd, Soul Retriever posted an Instagram photo. Are you ready for the Adidas AE3? Not the 2, the 3. Obviously, I'm very excited for that. When that happens, I'm going to be very pumped about it. Same thing with the AE2. Every time I see something, I'm posting it. I'm sending it to you, and we're talking about it on the podcast. Because we're like, hey, if it's out there, it's out there. This is news. Like, this is a news outlet covering it. So I posted a comment. I'm like, the same thing happened with the 2s. It's like we saw multiple different variations of it. And then the final product was different than the variations of it. Even the samples for sale on eBay are like different than the final thing. And that's just how you make a shoe. You have multiple different runs of it. So I commented, it's too early for us to know if these are legit. AE2 early leaks were a lot different than what we got. 110 likes, pretty simple. I didn't think anything of it. Soul Retriever decided to reply to that right after I posted it. And they tagged me and they said, WinonaKicks directly from the brand, amigo. They're legit, in quotes, as it gets, with a winky face, which this was the damning evidence that, hey, they're allegedly extorting us because they got them directly from the brand, and this is just them outing themselves.
Yeah.
So I provided Adidas. I'll take my compensation. I'll take my whatever the case. You're welcome. I love you, Adidas. Adidas is the best. This is a official screenshot in the lawsuit documents. So Adidas, just remember that, Adidas. I'm looking out for you. I'm like aware. I know what's going on. I'm like, these are too early for us to know. Don't offend my man Anthony Edwards on his release. I don't like the leaks. I don't like it. So that, this was an official screenshot in the lawsuit. So I made it.
Yeah. That's funny.
I haven't been reached out to or anything, but yeah.
I mean, that's probably for the best.
Funny.
Probably for the best.
I mean, realistically, I have no involvement in it, but
No.
I tossed them the alley-oop to dunk on themselves, essentially.
Yeah.
For Adidas' pleasure. So you guys are welcome.
Oh my God, that's insane.
It was a fun little week.
Oh, it definitely was. Back to what you were saying about the Bad Bunny thing, though. I do think it's funny how like they would be upset or say anything about it as far as like embargoes, especially for a pair that like you bought.
Well, it got seeded them. So it like I ended up doing
you could still buy them on StockX.
Exactly.
Sure at that time,
that's the tricky part too, is it was the second colorway of the Bad Bunny ones, and we knew about this colorway for months and months and months. And then like 2 weeks before the Super Bowl, I think they got the idea of, hey, we're going to shock drop these right after the Super Bowl to hit on a moment, which I thought was smart. And then they like basically wiped the internet of all existence of the colorways, even though I think we talked about on the podcast, like 2 months before, like that colorway was one of the earliest colorways leaked. It was on display in Puerto Rico, if I'm not mistaken, when Andy went there. So it's not like it was out there. So
yeah,
I don't know. It is what it is, but
that is funny.
I knew from experience of working with them that it was like, there's no way these are just I was like, if they're gonna go to a news source or anything, no offense to Soul Retriever, but they're not gonna go to like one of the top dogs. They're gonna go to the top dog. They're gonna go to a Complex or a Nice Kicks and like, hey, you guys have the exclusive on the AE3, which is one of our biggest products. Here's the early look.
Yep.
Nobody's ever going to send you the CAD drawings or anything like this. This looks like it was straight out of like an internal like Zoom meeting, and it was in a PDF, and like, hey, here's our confidential information. That's what this looks like to me.
1,000%. But yeah, we only know about embargoes when they send us information on embargoes.
If we don't get
That's the
information,
other
we
thing.
assume there's no embargo, essentially. And I always ask about embargoes because I've had one instance now of like having an issue with it, but yeah, you can either get into the early sneaker game and early leaking stuff and just get completely essentially boxed out by brands, or you can play the nice game and work with the brands, which I would rather work with the brands because it's a lot more fun and you get it's just a better relationship too. And I don't know. I like
you
to
and me both.
respect the game essentially in
Mhm.
like you said it. What's your favorite sneaker coming out this year? I love it when something just pops up and we're like, holy smokes, this is sick. And we've had it with ASICs a lot over the last like 2 to 3 weeks where these are sick.
Yeah.
I got to keep them on my calendar. I want them. Like even the New Balance All Airedales, I'm like, these are sweet. I'm pumped for them. Like they're dropping, but it's like, if we know the Jordan 11 that's dropping at Christmas, but it's March, like
imagine what the hype would be like if like a month before Christmas they were like, boom, we're releasing the whatever it is, the Space Jams, I think this year. Like, boom, we're bringing back the Space Jams. I'd be way more hyped instead of knowing
I love it
in January. Because like
I'm a consumer, I'm a collector. I like that stuff. Like when Hat Club drops their new Timberwolves hat with the camo, I'm like, dude, this is sick. It's got the retro logo. I want this. I need this. Like I'm a fan. I'm a fan of the brand. I'm a fan of Adidas. So like that was kind of the bummer about the AE2. It's like we saw so many early photos of it, and it's like everyone draws their opinion, and then by the time the shoe comes out, it's like, oh, I'm not even interested. Same with like
imagine
the Shays. It's like we saw them for how many months, and then nobody could. The book won. I was like, bro, this shoe's so sick, but we can't get our hands on it. Like, that sucks.
Yeah, I mean at the end of the day, it's content for us, which is nice, but kind of kills it. But that's also kind of why I stepped away from doing all the early sneaker reviews, because it's like, you're not going to build a relationship with the brand if you're showing everything months in advance. Like,
you know who has? Let me tee up this incredible segue. You know who does a great job of not leaking their stuff?
I think I know.
Mr. Phil.
Yep.
Mr. Unheardof. We got more Piggy Runners on the way. He is Mr. Notorious, and I thought this was the craziest thing ever when I went to my first like release with him, the original Piggy Runners, and we saw the pink colorway, we knew the pink colorway, and then the day of the release was the first time I saw the blue pair, the Friends and Family, and I was like, this is absolutely bananas. And I remember Des was there, and it was like, yeah, we're doing like a Nice Kicks article about it in like an hour. I'm like, you're telling me these are dropping tonight and nobody has any clue about it, and it's 3:00 in the afternoon?
Yeah.
And this is like, there's like 500 pairs of these. And it was like the coolest thing ever. It was like, I'm like, you're in the, if you know, you know, it's one of those things. So
yeah,
Phil, classic Phil. We've seen the green Piggy Runners, which, side note on those, they've been making a run, especially with Mr. Ant Edwards and his interview and segment with Obama over the last week. How cool is this?
What a side quest. That's cool. That's free press right there.
So cool. He I gotta see if I can find the photos, but he literally just did an Instagram photo like an hour ago, posted photos with Obama, and he's wearing the shoes.
I think Phil reposted it. If you want to pull up his Instagram, because I think I saw that earlier.
I gotta figure out.
That's just crazy. I love to see that, man.
Time past 24 hours. My Instagram on this desktop is all messed up. Like I'm not logged in, but so I have to like pull the articles straight from the internet. So
that's so funny.
I'll find it here, but yeah, very, very cool. And like I was talking about, we have 2 extra colorways dropping.
Which do you like more? I'm kind of stuck between, including the green.
I don't know. That's a good question. Here, I found the photos of Obama here.
Oh, heck yeah.
Hopefully this is all of them. Yes.
Yeah.
So, I mean, how cool is this? Him shooting hoops with Obama wearing the green Piggy Runners.
You got to get that one of them framed, dude. Hang that in the office. If I was Phil, like that'd be fire. This photo right there, like, gang.
Yes. No, you're spot on. Even this one too. Yeah, it's very cool. It's very cool to see. Tyrese Halliburton commented on it. I'm pumped. I hope it's like worlds colliding for me. So I hope that there's, I don't know. We'll see Phil in a week. So maybe pick his brain, see if there's anything in the works there. But
you know there is. There's always something coming.
I don't know. Because Ant is like, he's definitely like the cool guy, plays the cool guy. And the Clot thing, I didn't think we'd ever get like a Clot collab. Mm-hmm. Even when Edison Chen was like, yeah, I'd love to do like an AE2 or something like, and then we got the AE1 low and it's like a sick shoe. And I didn't think that would ever happen, but that collab just kind of happened. So I don't know about a Piggy Runner. A Piggy AE2 or AE3 would be, that'd be sick.
I would love it.
2 new colorways. We have a yellow with some pink, 3 stripes on the side. And then we have an all pink, but a little darker pink. It's more of like a cherry or like a reddish pink. The entire shoe is pink. Same 3 stripes on the side. I think the latter of the 2, the pink pair, the red pair, is probably my favorite. I like the green ones a lot, but this is just like, if it wasn't Phil and he was like a boring company that just did like a really like simple part 2 to the Piggy Runners, this is a part 2 to the Piggy Runners. Like it's just a different shade. It's all pink, but it's more of a red tone. It's a great looking shoe. It's a new model. Like the outsoles are really fun. We kind of have all the colorways in there. Yeah. So I like this one, I think, but the green ones I like a lot. I don't know. What about you?
Yeah, I'm stuck. I like the yellow a lot. I think it's so fun, but I agree with what you're saying. The other one is kind of like a darker Piggy Runner. It's like you said, the part 2. So it's not as different, I guess, from the pack, but it's still similar. I don't know.
And
I like
the original pink ones are the best. I think that that's still 1-1 for me in terms of Piggy Runners, but the Control 5, I like it.
It's a cool one, man. It's a cool one. So what has your past week been like? What's new? Give me the word.
Well, my voice is a little gone. I went to the Timberwolves game last night, so if you're hearing my voice is really deep or anything like that, it is. I'm cooked. Like we're recording at, I guess it's not early anymore, but in the entrepreneurial space, 10 a.m. is early for me because it's typically late nights. So, no, Timberwolves game last night. I actually sat courtside, so shout out to my guy Craig. Very cool. Let me grab something quick.
Do it, bro. Courtside is fire, though. Courtside is absolutely fire. I would say I'm super jealous, but you know the Hawks. Just not it.
What were you talking about?
Jealous of the courtside.
The courtside was sweet. Yeah. So that was my second time ever sitting courtside, like on the hardwood. Second time with Craig as well. So shout out Craig. He is one of the founders and owners of Lamb Chops, which is a clothing brand here in Minnesota. They recently did a collab with the Timberwolves, and he ended up showing up last night with one of the hats for me, sold out. So here is the collab that they did with the Timberwolves, Lamb Chops, trees on the side, full embroidery. So very cool. The green, the black, it's incredibly clean. So
yeah,
that was very fun. We got the win, got to see Devin Booker up close and hear the trash talk. It was fun. So that was spur of the moment last night. Otherwise, kind of just been planning road trip coming up this summer. It was my wife's birthday last Thursday, so we did some birthday activities over the weekend. What else? Yeah, just been watching basketball and catching up on recordings. We got some fun stuff. So, yeah, it's been a good week.
Living the dream, dude.
What about you?
Living the dream. Over the weekend, they did a St. Patrick's Day parade in the city. So we went and just hung out around there with a few friends, explored a little bit, walked down to the Beltline for some food. And it was a just freaking beautiful day, man. It was insane. And then the next day, the temperature dropped, and now I don't know what to do with my life. So it's, I'm sure, way worse over there, but it's just weird going back and forth between shorts, t-shirt, and hoodie, jacket, pants, all 9 yards. But that was cool. At the end of our little exploration, we ended at Pond City Market, where they have a Nike store. And every time I'm there, I'm just like, oh, let's see what they got. I was very surprised to see 2 colorways of the Levi's 3s just sitting on a shelf. I was like, that's kind of nuts. And it was funny. There were like 2 or 3 other guys standing around me looking at all the different Nike shoes. None of them looked at any of the Jordan stuff. They were picking up like everything around it. And I was like, but those are cool, like, does no one look interested in these? Like, this is crazy. They had the Lakers 4s. Those look beautiful in person. Really? I was like, oh my God, I wanted them, but I was like, I'm not, doesn't make sense.
You'd wear them once.
Exactly. Love the color, but it just wouldn't make it into the rotation. They also had Salesman 6, like whatever that recent pair of 8s. Yeah, dude, the Salesmans are so cool. But yeah, that was a lot of fun. And then last night for St. Patty's, we just walked up to the Battery, met up with some other friends, and kicked it a little bit. Now we're, on our way to Wednesday. Today is our 1-year engage-iversary. So a year ago today, I was in Ireland where we got engaged. Go. So that was fun. We made it this far. Made it this far, dude.
A lot left to go.
Yeah.
Just a few years.
Making the rounds, dude. But outside of that, I only got 1 pickup, but I did pull some of the shoes that I have been wearing this week because I'm trying to just rotate through some different stuff. Yep. So I figured that would be interesting to talk about. But before I show you that, I'm curious if these came in for you, dude.
Yes. Yes.
All new Sneaker Politics and ANTA collaboration on is this the KITH 3, right?
Yes.
I think. Yep. First pair of KITH 3s. I'm kind of impressed with these, dude. We were talking about them literally last week or the week prior, and we were both like, they're fine. I didn't realize they had a legit carbon plate in the center. The midsole feels pretty good, and I really like what Politics did on these. A little patchwork designs, some embroideries, all the stitching feels great. Like it's a good looking shoe. Politics is not who I was expecting to work with ANTA on.
Very unexpected.
Like, they shot me a DM about a week or 2 ago, and they were like, hey, would you want a pair of our new collaboration with ANTA? And I was like, ANTA? Okay. Like that's cool. That's something different. And they've really been making the rounds for their 20-year anniversary. They've done Saucony, Adidas, ANTA now. What's the other one? I think they did 2 Adidas. But yeah, cool stuff from them. And the dust bag. The dust bag's fire.
No, they're very well done. Another one that I was not expecting from them, but they're clean. I like them.
Super cool, man. What other pickups did you get this week? And then I'll talk about some of the stuff I've been wearing around. I feel like both of us had so many pairs last week. Now it's kind of a gap week, at least for me.
I got a few.
Yeah.
Champs came through with some stuff. So
always
got your pickup, the Georgia Bulldog AE2s. The outsole is incredibly sick.
Yeah.
Very nice. I like these in person a lot more than I thought I would because the sheen on you can kind of see it there.
Yeah.
But the outline of the upper skeleton is like a metallic silver with some speckled to it. So they're cool.
That's cool.
I like them.
Those look good. They look better like in hand like that over the camera than a lot of the photos I've seen.
Yes. Got the University blue and black 14s.
Those look good.
Not
Those
a
look
big
good
fan
too.
of 14s, but they're pretty
I
clean
know.
looking. The inspiration of the 14 was it's designed to look like a Ferrari, essentially. So it's got some cool elements. Even got like a grill, essentially, on the inside that I haven't really seen before. So
It's cool.
It's cool. Yeah, it'll make for a decent video.
Definitely. I really want a pair of 14s just to try.
I have a pair of the 14 golf shoes that I
Oh yeah. Yep.
haven't worn yet. Excuse me. I put them on my foot and I was like, I can't wear these today. They're too big, so I didn't wear them that day, but I will definitely wear them this summer. So
I like it.
not bad. And then we got two fun ones here, kind of some spring vibes. So we got a new Jordan 1 low with the embroidered swoosh, really clean looking. Definitely like an Eastery spring shoe, translucent outsole. Material on the tongue is actually really nice. It's probably going to be hard to see, but it's a solid shoe. Like, this is a good everyday shoe.
I think those
like
look
it.
good. Is it like a pale purple or is that just like gray? It's hard to tell on camera.
It's super white, so it's kind of getting overexposed, but it's like
Yeah.
it's like a mix of sail and like a really light pastel, almost a blue, like a gray blue.
Yeah.
Purple maybe a little bit. I think it depends on the lighting too.
It's
but
probably the blue. Yeah.
very, very neutral toned. So you can
I like
definitely make
those.
this an everyday shoe.
They look good. Those look really good.
And then one that I was not expecting, or I completely forgot about these. I don't even know if we've talked about them, but a new Jordan 3. That's really clean. Now this is like complete like spring vibe.
Yeah.
It has a embroidered elephant print in green on the back heel. It's not
That's
like
unique.
a print or anything. It's stitching throughout the entire elephant print, which is very unique. The build, leather, very nice. You're not going to go wrong there. It feels very much like a white cement 3 or anything like that. These are sick. I mean, it's got the kind of eggshell, like Easter egg pastel, pink outsole, the green. I will definitely be wearing these on Easter just because this is like the perfect shoe for that. But it's a fun one. I like it.
Yeah.
I opened the box and I was like, oh, these are fun. They're not trying to be anything. They're just something unique. They're not like going crazy or anything with design or anything, but and even the pink or even the green under the tongue. So I like them.
That's cool. Is that one a men's release? Like, is that a full family one, women's
I'm
release?
looking at the box and there is no women's exclusive on it, and it is in a men's 11. So yeah.
Good to know. Okay. When I first saw photos, I think I just assumed that's because they always do like the unique colorways in the women's exclusives.
Mhm.
And like,
I totally
they
thought that's what it would
experiment
be,
more.
but
Yeah, that's cool. Why
very
not?
nice. Yeah.
Just make it available for everyone, dude. Who cares? Who cares? Bro, what is this hype beast water bottle you're drinking out of? A bathing ape? A bathing ape Nalgene, bro?
That's so funny you said that. Shout out John Carlo. When I was at the warehouse maybe a month or two ago, I've been an Nalgene fan for a lot of years. I've probably gone through a dozen of them.
Yeah.
And we were selling some bathing ape Nalgene water bottles on the stream, and I was like, bro, that's so sick. Like, I'm not like a hype beast guy, but I was like, bro, Nalgene bathing ape. He's like,
Yeah,
"Here,
why
you can
not?"
have one. I'm like, sick. And they're like $80 on StockX.
Are
which
they
is-
really?
Because the
Damn.
water bottles are like $12, but
Yeah.
it's literally just a bathing ape print on it. So I guess
That's
I'm
fun,
a hype
though.
beast.
That's fun, though. I like it. I like
What
that a
you
lot,
said you had
actually.
another thing from this week too? What you've been wearing recently?
Yeah, just what I've been rocking around. A lot of it I have been posting on my story. I think last week or 2 weeks ago we were both talking about the
Yes.
Salehi sponge. I know you've been wearing your pair. I have been.
Yeah.
I think I broke this pair out like 3 or 4 times. Some off-roading, some just regular trips as well. They're like wearing in really nice. You can't really tell, but there's like
They're
some
great
scuff marks.
You nailed it
along
on
this.
your review too. You said you feel, what'd you say? You feel that you feel indestructible when you wear them?
Oh yeah. If I'm
That's
on
spot on.
any trail, I'm like, I can kick whatever I want. I can literally do anything in these. And I know like, yeah, they'll get dirty, but you're safe. Like
Yes.
it's a tank. It's a tank of a shoe.
And
I
you know
will
what's funny
say-
is they're comfortable too.
They are.
I
I was
think so,
kind
at
of
least.
worried at first because like when you first put them on, they're just not, you don't sink in like
Yeah.
you do in a lot of these other runners. But yeah, the more you wear them, this, what's he call it? Squish tech that peeks through the heel. Like
Mm-hmm.
it gives more than I thought, but very fun shoe. I wouldn't mind having some more colorways of those. I do like I would wear the white more than anything.
Mm-hmm.
That I thought was cool. Finally broke out the bad bows as well, the ones we were just talking about, the all white and cream, getting some nice little midsole creasing there. Wore these during the St. Patrick's Day parade, so I think I probably walked, I don't know, anywhere from like 3 to 5 miles in these, just kind of exploring in the city. I was kind of worried because I was like, I don't know if these are actually going to be comfortable or not. Didn't phase me at all. There wasn't any moment during the day where I was like, oh, I should have wore like different shoes. Like, those days, especially walking around in like some Jordans. And it's like, oh man, this was a terrible mistake. Not once did I think about what I was wearing, how comfortable it was. I actually saw another person wearing this exact same colorway on the street
Oh,
too.
no
And
way.
I was like, hell yeah, you get it. He was on the other side of the street though, so I would have been like, hey, my boy Bad Bunny. Like that. That was fun. Then yesterday, St. Patrick's Day, New Balance 993 made in USA Chive colorway. This is one of my favorite Teddy Santis shoes that he's done just because they're super unique and it's a fun shade of green. Now, if you live near a New Balance outlet, I saw that they're starting to get pairs of these in. So if you want this colorway, go check out a New Balance outlet because they're, I think, pretty pricey on StockX, but from what I saw, you can get them for $80 at the outlet. And if I found another pair of these, best believe I would be scooping them. I also wore the new purple and yellow colorway over the weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Chef's kiss. Chef's kiss.
Like them?
So fun. It's just so fun. Last two, Converse Chuck 70. Everyone needs a pair of these.
That's the Seth shoe right there.
It's such a Seth shoe, and I always forget that I never really post these on my stories. So when I do, I get like 10 DMs of people like, "Oh, bro's finally wearing Converse," or like, "Which model is that?" Which
No,
I'm like, Chuck
that's
70.
your shoe. Yeah.
Chuck 70 is all you need, dude. Beat them into the ground, and they're comfy. Then last on the list, Sneaker Politics Saucony Pro Grid Triumph 4, right? Omni 9. I'm an idiot. The Omni 9 Sneaker Politics. Super, super fun. Anna didn't realize I owned this shoe, and I think I like went outside to meet her when she pulled up, and I was wearing these, and she was like, I've never seen those. Those are beautiful. Like, what is going on with those colors? And I was like, yeah, they're pretty fun. Kind of loud, but yeah, it's a cool one. Wore them to the gym and run some errands. But yeah, that's what I've been wearing. I want to try and talk about what I'm wearing more on the pod because I think it's fun. We need to
I like it.
expand the lifespan of all these shoes. We always talk about them once, and then it's kind of like into the void. So
The one fun one that we got like 2 feet of snow over the last week, but the one fun one I did wear before the snow is I broke out the Tom Sachs Mars Yard 3s.
I saw that. Oh,
They're awesome. I love them. It's a great shoe. I'm excited for summer to wear those.
Oh, 1,000%. That mesh is going to be so nice.
Oh yeah.
So nice.
Big one here. So let's get to some news. We just kind of had a random debut of the KD19 the other night. He wore these in a game. Not expecting anything from the KD series, but like I said, this is exactly what we love. They held it under wraps, and then it was like a media storm, and they're pretty clean. I like them.
I like these a lot. So we actually did see leaks of these, I think maybe 2, 3, 4 weeks back. It was a orange
you're right.
colorway.
You're right. Yeah.
Yep. And I think that one looked a little bit better. Granted, that could be a different version of the shoe that drops later on down the line. It's more concept car.
I don't know.
You know? It's different. But if they did like a 2-version deal, kind of like what they did with the new books. I don't even know which number we're on. 2, 3, 4,
Twos.
5. Yeah,
Come on.
the book 2s, brain fog. If they did that, how they had 2 separate models, something that's a little more concept car and a little more practical, I think would be fun. I didn't realize he wore these on court though, so this is the first time I'm seeing these. They don't look bad, honestly. They're not like my favorite.
The concept photos look really good because you get the shadowing. They come in at $155. They're expected to release in June.
Not bad.
But you could see the shadow a lot on the concept photos or the product photos of the zigzag in the side of it. And then when he has them on foot, that kind of goes away. And they kind of look like an early 2000s basketball shoe. Little clunky looking, honestly.
I agree with that. I like how they did
but
the midsole, like the hidden midsole type thing, like how you would do a pair of shocks or something.
Yes.
I think that makes
it's
it
very
look
just
really
fused to the outsole. But even if you see the side angle here, like that zigzag in the side is like non-existent.
True.
And it's not as exaggerated even as those concept ones that we were looking at in that orange too. Like these are super exaggerated.
Yeah.
And the same with the photos that they released. Like it looks very prominent, but there's a lot of shadowing going on. So
I wonder if
outsole
it's just
traction
this
solid.
colorway.
I saw Jock Slade's video talking about it. They have all the tech in these too. He was talking about all those. He's good at that stuff. So he was talking. They got literally everything you could think of in this. I think it's they got a carbon plate in here. So performance wise, they're going to be good. Launch colorway red. He's on the Rockets. I think it's solid.
You know what I'm thinking? I feel like this is laying the groundwork for the KD 20 because 19 is kind of that difficult number where it's like, hey, we can like completely shift the narrative. Let's try something super weird and then like expand upon it for the 20 because everyone's going to be talking about the 20. It just sounds better than the 19. And that feels like more of a milestone. So if they do a killer 20 based from this DNA, I think that would be the move. But
you're literally talking about the LeBron playbook too.
Exactly.
So the LeBron 19, very 2010s. It just was. It looked like the LeBron 8s. Like it was very traditional. And then if you look at the LeBron 20s, we get that new updated design, the low top, what he's now playing in. So yeah, I think you're spot on there.
Curious. I guess we'll see next year, which it's crazy how they pump these out so quickly, man.
I know.
Insane, but cool.
Not bad.
I like it. New direction.
CDG, Comme des Garcones, is dropping some New Balance Absorb 2010s next week.
Yeah, I think retail price is like $285. Shocker. I really like this white and like gray pair. It's kind of fun, but it just looks like an inline shoe, you know? But it's the easy one to wear.
Oh, Kirk is losing it. Got to be somebody at the door or something. I've never heard him bark that loud.
That's funny.
USPS. Love it. Yeah, I have I think it's the end collaboration of the 2010 that came in like a crazy box for me.
The moon one.
Yeah,
or something like that.
It's a New Balance. It's like a dad New Balance, the model, the 2010. Very, very traditional, very chunky, not a lot of exaggerated lines, some good leather layering and stuff. And this is exactly that, but it's CDG branding. So yeah, it does look like a GR or something inline. It's just, I don't know. This isn't doing it for me, especially with that high retail.
Yeah, I want to like the silhouette, but I feel like New Balance just has this exact look and shape of a shoe, but better.
Yes.
I do hear that they're really comfortable, but you know, it's New Balance. Of course it's comfortable. It's not bad though. Not bad. If I got
It's
sent the
all
white
right.
pair, I'd like them.
It's all right. It's all right.
About it.
This is a fun one. Dot Swoosh coming out with the Swoosh Man on the GT Future. So if you don't know, the Swoosh Man is actually a character in Fortnite, but that is not the original story. It was a character that they had back in, when was it? Early 2000s, I think. Okay, we got a little House of Heat article here. 1995, same creative mind behind the Batman Forever Batsuit. The Swoosh Man reportedly cost $125,000 to create. Basically just a character for Nike, like a mascot. Y2K aesthetic. I thought Swoosh Man was pretty cool. They killed it pretty quick, but it's very like 2000s.
Yeah.
And I don't know. I'm a fan of it. And now they have the character in, let me share my screen. They have the character in Fortnite. So you can be Swoosh Man in Fortnite, which is kind of fun.
Swoosh Man.
There you go.
That's
the
cool.
Fortnite. And so Dot Swoosh and Nike are kind of playing on Swoosh Man and dropping a GT Future colorway called Swoosh Man that looks like the character, which I think is spot on.
I think it's pretty cool. I like that they added his like helmet to the tongue of the shoe and the outsole and everything. It makes it like a really cool collector's piece that isn't just based on his colorway. Like there's a cool story behind it, and yeah, it does look very like similar to like the armor or suit or whatever he's wearing. Like, so it makes sense. Cool shoe. Cool shoe.
I like it. Oh, okay. So I've seen photos of these. This is one of those that like I see photos and I'm like, oh, that's cool. And I kind of keep going and I don't really look into it. Division Street and Nike are collabing on Air Max 95 that's launching on Air Max Day. Is this, so these are an Oregon Ducks pairs. We have a brown pair, really clean, almost looks like wood print on the upper, multiple different shades. That. Very clean, very clean. Happy Life Wood, Jordan 9 vibe almost with the wood insoles, very similar looking now that I'm looking at them. And then we have an all green pair, has a mossy look. These are cool. These are really cool. Camel print on the insole.
That material looks awesome on this shoe, especially the heel of the shoe. Like what? That's agree. Beautiful. That looks like that's art. Doesn't look like art. That's art.
I agree. Yeah, these are clean.
Man, they should have collabed with Happy Wood Life. I feel like anything
Happy Life Wood
remotely related to wood should automatically be Happy Wood Life.
Happy Life Wood.
Happy Life Wood. Yep.
You know why I said that is because like one of the first videos I ever made about them. Yep. Like years and years and years ago, probably 5 years ago. I said Happy Wood Life, and then I don't think they corrected me, but then I like looked at their name afterwards, and I was like, I'm an idiot. But yeah, Happy Wood Life or Happy Life Wood. It does look. Now I'm getting pissed a little bit because the more I look at these are exactly what they did. Yeah. You even have the hang tag.
Yeah.
The wood hang tag, the wood panel on the side, and then the insoles are wood as well.
You know what they should do is
I gotta pull up the Happy Life Wood.
They should go the like real tree route. This is free game right here, and create their own like wood texture and use that as like Happy Life.
It's not a bad idea.
Texture type shit. I don't even know what you would consider that, but yeah, this is so similar.
Yeah, here's the 9s.
Ah.
Actually, my photo I took.
Ooh.
But if you look at the... I guess I don't have a photo of the insole here.
Dang. I really wish they did this shoe without the golf spikes. Oh,
Look at
dang.
Look at the insole, bro. It's the same insole.
Come on.
That's crazy.
All right.
You know what's funny is they actually got a pair of these without the golf spikes. They sent a pair off to Vic Almighty, and he ended up swapping a pair out
That's
of
cool.
the outsoles. So
That's cool.
yeah, these aren't bad. I'm not like an Oregon Duck collector, but
I'm not either. Yeah.
they're clean. I like them.
Not bad at all.
A lot of 95 stuff this week. We got a new Lego set, Air Max 95 Neon, built it from the ground up with some kind of corny extra elements. It's not. I guess it's, I don't know, kind of cool, kind of corny. I don't know.
I was back and forth.
The air is cool.
The air looks super cool.
The platform, the little minifig is kind of corny, and the shoe looks cool, but
the shoe does. Like, in my opinion, I see this and I'm like, oh, the shoe looks good. I just feel like it could be better. But I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. I think minifigures are kind of corny when they put them like on display in the set, unless it like makes sense and they're supposed to be characters. But like here, we don't need that.
Yeah,
but
it's not bad. I would like for them to do like a legit, like real sized shoe, not to be worn, obviously, but like that way you can have the actual details in it. Because like you look at this, it's pretty small. I mean, it's not small, but I mean, like this big, maybe. I don't know.
Yeah.
I just think they'd be cool. Add a little more detail. It's not bad. I would say this is probably the best set they've done because all the others have really been like dunks. And I'm like, dunks? Really? What are we doing? Dunks are cool. Don't get me wrong. But come on. There's cooler stuff you can make a Lego out of. But I don't know.
I agree. Yeah.
Anyway.
We already covered this one, but
oh yeah,
the patchwork Sneaker Politics KITH, very clean.
It's cool. Very cool.
The Jurassic Park Jaw 3s are finally releasing April 10th.
God, I really want this one. The Explorer colorway, like the classic green to yellow fade with the red in the middle. Like, that's such a cool shoe. So it's an official Jurassic Park collaboration? I would assume, right?
I believe so, because I'm looking at the logo on the tongue tag.
Yeah.
2 different colors, the Raptor and then the Explorer, which looks like the Jeep.
That's so sick. See, the only reason I asked, because when you scroll up and see this image behind it, it's like the exact same Jurassic Park logo, but without teeth. So I don't know if they like just kind of photoshopped that off. I don't know. I would need like an actual shot.
I mean,
like
I don't think Nike is doing unofficial partnerships. I would say that it's probably an official partnership.
I would think. But these are cool, dude. These have me kind of hyped. I may need these. Nike, hook me up, or I'll just buy them at the mall, I guess.
Yeah,
if they
I
go
like
to the
this.
mall.
The Explorer colorway is pretty fun.
Yeah, it's iconic. It's a fun one, man. That was like my favorite movie as a kid. Gotta have it.
KITH taking on the made in the UK 991 V1 and the 991 V2.
Yeah.
I think these are dropping this week, if I'm not mistaken, because I talked about them in sneakers dropping this week.
Oh, you did? Yeah, I think they are.
They're
either
they're clean. They're not bad.
They're not bad. It is kind of weird. Like the V1 has more of a greenish hint to it, and the V2 has more of a purplish hint to it. You can't really tell in these photos because KITH, but I've seen photos of them like in hand in the light, like just regular iPhone photos, and you can definitely tell there's like a pale green and purple hue to it, which I think is cool. Huge fan of both of these silhouettes. I just don't think anything I really need. I like them, and I would like to wear them, but meh. They're not bad.
They're all right. They're very New Balance.
And very KITH.
I think if I was going to buy a New Balance to like daily and I was like a one shoe guy, get a little pop of KITH in there and made in the UK is not bad.
Yeah.
Just because, I don't know, why not? Have a little flavor in there, but yeah, they're basically GRs.
Oh, yeah. You would really like the V2s, man. You would love them.
Maybe. I don't know. The 991s doesn't scream me, I guess. That's actually the shoe I wore in the eBay video.
I remember that. Because I was like, he's wearing the Jowns. Oh, my God.
Yeah. Yep.
Those were cool.
Mid-Atlantic Pride shines on the New Balance 993 DC. Is Mid-Atlantic Prime the company?
No. It's just these are inline colorways.
You take it away on this one.
I forget where they're. So one of them is blah, blah, blah. Where does it say it? Boston brand, DMV.
Baltimore.
I think one is supposed to be Baltimore and one is supposed to be DC.
Okay.
DC seems to be following suit. Yeah, one's Baltimore, one's DC. I just thought they were fun, dude. New Balance is doing some really cool inline stuff and kind of exploring different colorways where a lot of it has been kind of boring. I actually remember, we talked about the black and red one a few weeks back, but this is the first time we're seeing this sort of mauve, purple, and blue pair. I just think it's fun, dude. They're killing it with GRs, and hey, shout out New Balance. It is cool.
It's all right. It's not up my alley. The laces are kind of funky.
Oh yeah, very, very.
Finally, Averex.
Yeah.
Averex. I can never say it correctly. They're collabing with Adidas, not Timberland this time, on a Superstar.
Yeah. Last year they actually did, I think it was this exact shoe, but white. So now they're dropping a black version along with a jacket and I'm sure a full apparel collection more than likely, but very cool stuff. This is one that I just really want that jacket. I also really want the shoes just to like feel the quality.
Sweet. Yeah.
It's too sick, dude. I tried getting the white jacket last year and I hit up a few contacts over at Adidas and they were like, we literally got one of these in to seed and it's already gone. And I was like, damn. All right. Because it's like a $500+ jacket. So I was like, maybe, let's see. Nope. Didn't work. But it's cool, man. Really cool stuff.
You'll see it on Wisdom's profile this week.
1,000%. Like all day, dude. All
They're
day.
Clean. They're clean.
Yeah.
Not too bad.
Fun stuff. Segment of the week.
Unnamed segment of the week. Yeah. Take it away. You can start us.
For me, music this week was kind of.
It doesn't have to be music either.
Oh, I know. I also watched the F1 race on Saturday. I stayed up for that. I didn't finish it.
That was like 2 a.m. too.
It was 3 a.m. over here, dude. It was kind of brutal.
Who's your team now? I don't know if we ever got that.
Last week I said Mercedes. I've always kind of liked them, and I liked their drivers. And Kimi won this one, which was pretty exciting to see. So I feel like I made the right choice. But not too bad. I really want to see McLaren do something, though. They're kind of bumming me out, but I'm sure after this little break, what is it, like all of next month or something like that? Hopefully they get something figured out. But
yeah, I forgot about that.
You're a Red Bull guy, though, right?
I am. I did not see the results. How did they do? How did Verstappen do?
Ooh. I don't even remember.
Let me
pull
look.
it up. I'm curious. Because I was like, I woke up and finished the race and didn't really spend much time on it because I was tired from staying up.
I'll put you on to
on
some game here too. If you want to get a fun app, get the Box app.
Let's do it.
It's like a cool way to look at the results and stuff.
Oh, that's cool.
Kimi, George Russell, Lewis Hamilton, Leclerc. Verstappen did not finish. Lap 45. Finished 16th. He was an 8th, though. So,
Rip.
Yeah, wiped out.
Rip, dude. But yeah, enjoyed it. It was really late. Outside of that, new music. Did you listen to Jack Harlow at all? His new album, Monica? A lot of people are slamming it, dude. It got like a 3.5 on Pitchfork. I've only listened to the first 2 songs, and I liked it. It was a vibe, but very different. Also, James Blake, very good new album on his end. And, dude, another thing that
He's got a new album. James
Blake? Yeah.
Okay, so James Blake, I like James Blake. I think he's the first guy that you've mentioned that I'm like, oh, I know who James Blake is.
Yeah, James Blake's, he's fire, the GOAT. I think, well, every artist probably says this, but according to him, this is his favorite album that he's ever wrote. Very chill. I don't think I've finished like the last 2 or 3 songs, but that one's really good. But moving on to YouTube, because I just thought of this. Have you been watching Friends Keep Secrets with Lil Dicky and Benny Blanco?
Mm-mm.
Very interesting. Yeah, I think you would really enjoy at least the first episode. And if you're listening, let me know if you've watched this, because I think the format is fascinating. They literally have, and Dave's wife is in the show too. It's like a podcast, but not a podcast. They have probably like 30 cameras set up in one of their houses where every angle is covered, and they literally just hang out for like an hour and a half talking about whatever. And it's like watching an episode of Friends, but it's just them chilling, talking. They have a crew in like one of the back rooms, like doing all the cameras and everything. They have guests. They just had Ed Sheeran and then Selena Gomez, because she's married to Benny Blanco. And it's just fascinating to see how they basically shot a live episode of like Friends or any sitcom, just kind of chilling. And I think you would really enjoy the format. I've only watched like 2 episodes of it. Check it out. But very, very interesting medium for like not a podcast, not a TV show. Kind of, I feel like the future of what that could look like, but very innovative.
Interesting.
If anyone else is doing it like that, let me know, because I would love to watch it. But yeah, those are my 3 fun things I wanted to talk about this week. That's about it. What about you? What tickled your brain?
The Oscars.
Yeah.
You watch it?
We watched the last 40 minutes of it, I think. We couldn't get it pulled up on the TV for some reason. And then
I'm not typically an award show guy.
Typically, that's me.
I know you guys love it.
Yeah.
You guys always
man.
watching award shows. I don't know. It's a little bit of a, not go down a rabbit hole, but like the Hollywood elitist type stuff a little bit. They get kind of save the planet a little bit. And
yeah.
I don't know. It's like, you guys live in like the Billie Eilish deal where it's like you live in like a $10 million mansion on the beach. So I don't know. I like the award shows just sometimes just to kind of flip them on and watch them. And I know Abby likes them, and I like seeing the outfits and the watches and the how they're presented. They kept cutting people off during the speeches, which was really funny because it's like, you just need to bake in more time. Like, what are we doing? And that was like cornball move of the year, I thought. But
the K-pop Demon Hunter one, right when the other dude starts reading.
And Sean Penn didn't even show up for his awards. They literally saved like 10 minutes on his speech. So it's like, come on. But
figure it out.
And it's cool to see like the small films win, and like the people that don't typically get recognized, like the design team and the director, like not the directors, but the set design, the editors, the like even the indie films and the overseas films that won and stuff like that's pretty cool to see because it's
I agree.
a little more relatable. But Marty Supreme empty-handed. I was pretty surprised just because as a filmer or something, whatever you want to call it, content person myself, I loved that movie. I thought it was really good. I loved Uncut Gems. Like I love that film style. So I was, I don't know, kind of disappointed in that, but total side tangent.
Surprised.
I don't know if I talked about these. I think I did, but the Marty Supreme shoes. Did I talk about these?
We talked about a Puma one. I don't think we talked about these.
Okay, so I already think I put them in storage already, but I have a video coming out this week. Marty Supreme and A24 dropped a collab shoe with Koyo Bear, and I just saw this and I was like, I gotta have these. These are super cool. Koyo Bear is a company in Japan that hand makes shoes. Let me see if I can find their website.
Yeah.
And they worked with A24 to bring back this silhouette from 1952 that this guy, Ikuro Ogamura, I'm probably not saying that correctly, old tennis player back in the 50s, 12-time world champion, used to wear this model back in the day as his tennis shoe. And so A24, like geniuses they are, they're like, hey, we should, like, this is footage, like, of the shoe. Like, how cool is this?
That's so
and the old
rad.
document of, like, the shoe. So they basically brought these back to 2026. They're handmade in Japan. Marty Supreme edition. There's only 1,000 pairs of the white pair with the blue and red, and then 850 of the Marty Supreme orange pair. And I bought a pair. I was like, oh, this is sick. Like, whatever. They sold out. They're reselling for like $600-700 on eBay, which is crazy. But they came in like the old style box too. You get a couple pamphlets and stuff like that. I just thought, shout out to A24, because sometimes you get movie promo and just like promotional stuff that's like, this is clearly just to boost the film or to boost whatever we're doing. This is genuinely like they took effort. They're like, where's a company that we can work with to create something? They're the company that made the original pair in 1952 for a world champion, 12-time, like, to put Marty Supreme on there. It's just like a layup, but it's so well thought out that I thought it was really, really cool. So, and then here's the
That's
orange
awesome
pair too. So I got a
Which
fun
one
video
did you
coming out
get?
this week. I got this pair,
Okay.
which ended up selling out more than the orange pair, even though the orange pair is more limited. I think those are sold out too. But
Basically,
yeah, they're reselling for like crazy. I got my size 11. I like bought them like 2 hours after they dropped. Like, I sent the company a DM. I'm like, I'd love to like just get an invoice to buy these, and they never saw it. And then I saw that they dropped, and I bought a pair, and they're really cool. I just think it's really well executed, like PR from a company that I think a few people picked it up online, and I don't know,
sure.
Marty Supreme going empty-handed. The video's probably not going to do crazy or anything, but handmade in Japan, $200. I thought they were pretty cool. So
it's a sick collector's piece, though. That's so cool.
very much so, very much so. And I saw on their website too, they have a Marty Supreme table tennis table for $850. Only 100 available units.
I mean, that's not bad.
If I had room for a table tennis table, I'd get this, but I don't currently. So
The
kinda
Marty
cool.
Supreme and A24 branding is so cool on that.
yes.
I like that a lot.
So
Fire, dude. Fun
Yeah.
stuff. Fun stuff.
Good week.
This week. Make sure you join the Discord, link in the description, and send us some questions, and we will dive into them and have a little conversation around it. But thank you everybody for listening, and we'll catch you next week. Peace out.
peace out.